I had a good job, 2 great kids, my husband of 30 years. How do I start? I was in a hospital with some mental health issues and had to go on disability. My family always treated me good, but only if I was. My sisters are 17 years older than me, and growing up we didn't have a relationship of norm. My family had issues, alcoholism mostly, with my dad and my brother. Drinking was a no-no. I grew up close with my niece, my older sister's daughter. We were 3 years apart. I was molested growing up, as was she, by her father. My sister found out and left him as I grew up. I was bulimic, and my mom and sister started meddling more and more. They were controlling. I had no trouble at work. It was all family. Me and my husband separated. I was told to sell the house and move into my sister's with my 2 kids. I ended up in the hospital as I tried to take my own life. I was finally discharged after 18 months, but was told I couldn't come home. Reasons I can't comment. I ended up in a strip club hotel living in a room upstairs. My sister and my mom used to bring my kids to visit. All I wanted was to go home, but still they would rather see me like this. Why, I don't know. Eventually I started using, and there were just phone calls, no more visits. They didn't want me there anymore. My sister more than my mom. I wondered why they wouldn't want to help me, but no offers. It was like they didn't want me to get better and just wanted my kids to home. Downtown Vancouver was the next step. I started dealing and making a lot of money. I lived in the infamous Balmoral Hotel with a guy that would get drunk and fight with me. He was the one I learned from, standing my ground, so it would never happen again. Some people call me a clumsy because of the black eyes and stitches I had. Finally, that relationship came to an end. I started using harder drugs, which included using syringes for cocaine. Then the day came when I received a call to come in and was then told I had HIV. I was shocked. I had always tried to be careful. My family then totally went estranged. I told them, my kids don't know to this day. I believe they were not told. When I first started taking meds, they made me ill, and I threw out my methadone and had to not get sick. I told the doctor I stopped taking them. When I returned from my next blood work visit, my viral load was up and my CD4 count was low. She wondered why. She didn't remember I told her I wasn't taking the meds. Shortly after, my legs started swelling, and I went to her, and she said it was nothing. I knew it was something else, kidney-wise. A couple weeks later, I woke up in the hospital, ICU. I had been in a coma for 10 days. I had a breathing tube and a catheter, and a feeding line in my nose. My organs had failed. The staff at the hotel did room checks and found me unconscious in my bed with my 2 cats. I almost died, and I told her so. It was my kidneys. They had shut down. I have still not seen my kids in 20 years. They won't talk to me anymore. And I have been undetectable for 18 years. And that's it.